Hi, so in this video, I'll be sharing some tips for your Smile Direct Club journey. As you're going through the process, these are just some tips that have helped me have a better experience with my Smile Direct plan. So I just thought I'd share. Okay, so first, you will want to review your 3D Smile plan. And that's what the dentist approved. They sent an email. It should have, I guess, several parts of a virtual 3D video of your smile and how it'll transform. It shows current state and future state. I believe it shows top, bottom, from the sides, and then you see a frontal view. So you're going to want to review that. They'll send you a link for that. It'll be your own custom plan. So that's my first tip. Review that. And secondly, my second tip is to, when you review, after reviewing your smile plan, go ahead and sign up for the text in your, I believe it's called your client portal. That's where you'll be able to see the dates, your number of aligners, all that. So review all that information, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to them to get some information. But those are the first two tips. Third tip, when you are reviewing your aligners that come in your case, you need to feel them and make sure that there's two in there. So, and the reason why I advise this tip is because I started my smile plan and week 2 only had a top in it. It didn't have the bottom. So I had gone through 1 week and now it was, I believe my days to switch are Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesday came around after the first week and it was time for me to switch. And I only had a top, so I didn't have a bottom. And the bottom is where I had the most shifting that was supposed to take place on my smile plan. So I didn't want to be off to a bad start. So, but if I had reviewed that when I first got my kit, then that would have saved me some time. So review your aligners in your box, and also, this is just what worked for me, but I just would write on them. So I add like the date, month, just things like that. Just add whatever details you need to. You can sign up, tip number 4, you can sign up for the text messages. I mentioned that. And that way they send you a prompt, a text to let you know that it's time for you to get ready to switch your aligners. And that leads into tip number 5, which is putting your new aligners. I put them in warm water. For me, that helped alleviate some of the pain when I would put on my new aligners. So you can put them in just a little bit of warm water. Not scalding hot, they advise against that, but some warm water, for me personally, it helped alleviate some of the tightness initially. And I think I'm on tip number 6. But yeah, so then tip number 6 would be to put that aligner in at night. And I say this because once you put that aligner in, you are not going to want to eat anything. If yours felt like mine initially. So my month 1 and month 2, every time I switched my aligner, it was very painful, and I didn't want to eat. So I just decided, if I switch it at night, I can just go to sleep and I can give it, about 8 hours to settle in. And then a little bit more, because I wouldn't even think about eating until noon the next day. It hurt so bad. And then once if I did not feel like I could take them out or get them out, as you saw, I showed in another video this hook. So these were the times when this hook was critical. Like I couldn't get the aligners out with anything but this. Like my nails couldn't get it out. So those are the days that I just juiced. I did not eat anything. I just juiced those days. It was quite painful. So that's my 6th tip for you. The seventh tip is making sure that you floss and brush every time after you eat. Some people have experienced cavities because you are putting like a case over your teeth, so they're kind of like encapsulated. So it's kind of it can become like almost like an oven almost, and then you add closing your mouth and sleeping for 8 hours. So things can really set in or bake into your teeth if you don't properly take care of that or brush and floss. And so along with that, I made like dental kits. So with flossing and brushing, when you're not at home, it can be a little bit tedious if you do choose to eat when you're not at the house. But I just kind of put things in there, like I put a toothbrush in there, and I got one from Dollar Tree, so it wasn't expensive, but it's just like a little foldy toothbrush. And that way it fit pretty easily in there. And then, like I mentioned in the other video with the lip gloss, or you can, this lip gloss will fit. This one's amazing. This is like the best lip gloss. But if this one will fit in your kit, put that one in there. Floss, of course. And you'll need like a mini toothpaste. And I don't think I have any more in this one. No, there's no more in this one. So I got to replace the toothpaste. But these little floss sticks, if you have to floss quickly, just make sure you have some sort of floss. So these ones are more convenient, the little floss sticks. As you can see the image there. I don't have any in this. It's all gone. But you can just have a little floss. But basically that was my hygiene kit to ensure that I was able to floss and brush while I was on the go. So that will help you reduce the risk of getting cavities. Let's see. Okay, tip number 8. Okay, so you're going to want to, like, you can keep them in here too, but this is the box that your aligners come in. So as they mentioned, you want to keep this organized as they have it. But if you do choose to, if you have a little bit of space, what I did was, and this is the tip, keep your old aligners. You're going to want to keep them. So I just bag them up. I put my aligners in a Ziploc bag. They're labeled, so I don't have to try to figure it out. And this is what helped me when I realized that my week 2 was incomplete. So the representative let me know that I can either go forward to week 3 and just skip a week, or I could just continue wearing the week 1, which my teeth had already adjusted to. So 1 will just extend your plan out if you choose to wear an old one if something happened to your next set. But it's better than letting your teeth begin to like revert or shift back. So you can do that, or you can go forward, skip a week, which could be quite painful. So the representative walked me through the process, and we determined, you know, what was best for me. But just keeping your aligners will give you options in that situation. So I was able to have options there because I kept my old one. Okay, I think I'm on 9. Yeah, so 9. Like I mentioned, when you're putting in your aligner, you're going to have some pain. So you might want to try, like for me, I tried ibuprofen. I tried Advil, different things like that. I also purchased some Orajel. So just different things like that to alleviate some of the pain. So whatever works for you with alleviating pain, you can do that if you choose. But that's just a tip that I have. That's what worked for me. And then the last and final tip. So I was hearing a lot of on social media about different people's experiences with customer service. So for me, I found that email seemed to be the best way to communicate with the dental team. Like I mentioned before, I had a missing aligner, so I needed to reach out to them, and I tried calling, and they would leave a message for the dental team. So that happened a couple times. So I figured I would just email the dental team. They provided me with the email. The email's on a lot of the stuff that you receive. But yeah, I think this was it. Support. I think it might have been the support. But yeah, so that, if it'll focus. No. But yeah, okay, so support at smiledirectclub.com. But yeah, email seemed to work best for me. And then most recently, I realized that I am not on a 4-month plan. I'm on a 6-month plan. So that was all handled through email. So that's just a tip. If you really, if it's not something that's dealing with, you know, like maybe they left this out, or they left out a case, or I know for me, like with this, the one that they sent me, it wasn't working. So I had got on the phone, and they were able to mail out a new one that after I proved that it wasn't working. I had to record a video of me plugging it in and it not lighting up. So that missing items outside of your trays or your liners, you can call in for that. But if you need to get some feedback from your dental team regarding your smile plan, regarding aligners that are missing or uncomfortable fit, different things like that, email is the best. And so I saw that a lot too online. People were saying they have better luck with email. So but yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you all. Those are my 10 tips so far. As you've seen in another video, I'm halfway through, a little more than halfway through now at this point. But so I will be doing another update video. Just letting you all know how my progress is going, all the way to completion. Some people talk about having a lisp or different things like that. So I do notice a little change in my speech, but my teeth are aligning pretty good, and you really can't see them. So if you can see, yeah, you can see it there, the difference. And yeah, so yeah, for the most part, everything's lining up. My top now comes over a little bit. It used to be like that. Yeah, but now it's like that. So this is part of what I saw on my plan. As it shows me how my smile will shift. So this is looking like it's lining up. So yeah, I will definitely keep you all posted.